Hello, fellas. All right, so time for some more basics. So number one, all these seasonal quests, you don't have to stress them. They can be done with the event. So, for instance, axe would be void axe, um, void bow, and void staff. All three of those can be done. I think some jigglies are in the event, so you just keep doing this um, floor 6 or floor 5 to get those guys completed. So don't stress over any of that stuff. Daily quests, you need to make sure you get those done every day. So on the daily stuff, get these quests done every 8 hours. Watch these um watch these ads every 8 hours. Grab those token doublers. Those will help. In the shop, if you see that uncommon 500 gem null shade, that is too much too many gems for those null shades, so those are not worth it. Make sure you grab these free every 8 hours, I guess. It is, yes. Grab managing anger, grab persistence, grab all the good runes. So we'll go over that in a second. This $20 package is not worth it. Do not grab that $20 package. I'm questioning these token doublers. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But those token doublers is basically 500 tokens for the battle pass points. So need to calculate, is 400 gems or is 200 gems worth 2 of these? So we'll figure that out on another video, but that's what you get. So every 200 gems, token doublers you spend at the end of the battle pass, that's what you get. So we'll figure out if 400 or 200 gems is worth 2 of these chests. Now, in regards to the gems, so for void axe, you go with some sort of setup like vexed is key to the void. Pulse elements might be something to think about, because on these vexed, you curse an enemy to gain extra crit, and pulsing will apply that status effect for curse. So those two kind of go together, but you need to find out if having 7% power is better than applying curse to get that extra crit. So the power rune might be a better route. Oh, I forgot Void Wake. Okay, so you have to have void weight. That is a must for void. So get that. Now look at this persistence rune. Okay. You have the bottom part of the rune, which will give me health. The top part of the rune, which will each basically decrease my cooldown for every hit. At level 7, that is when you gain the extra benefit for persistence. So I level that up. If I'm going to level this rune up past level 7, the only thing this is going to give me is extra health. So focus on only getting your runes to level 7 first. That is a must. Next, you have the player base stats. So I'm level 29 here inside of this account. So if I go here, all of these weapons are low level. So leveling this up, I get 5 experience for 5 token. So you need to level up all of these weapons to all the way to level 20, all the way to level 30. Once you get into 39, then you'll need to choose which weapon is most important. So for one, I would recommend upgrading your void axe all the way. As many levels as you possibly can. As many levels as you possibly can. So I'll need some more token. Okay, we'll deal with that later. But look how I got to level 30. I shouldn't have done that so quick. But it gave me like 1.5 or 2 more damage to power. And it gave me some armor and some health. So leveling up the account is just as important as getting these runes leveled. But as you guys are leveling, sticking at a low level account to upgrade your runes is not the way to go. You need to get these weapons up to level 30 or so. That is equally as important as getting your runes to level 7. So if depending on which weapon that you're going to use, the major runes are Death's Door, Critical Escalation, Strength Tonic. Vexed is okay. It's a good rune. But once you get into the legendaries at the bottom, Called Target, Aspect of the Wolf, they're all good runes. And sometimes, in some cases, a lot better than these purple runes. But here are your major runes. It is Death's Door, Exploit Weakness, Flurries, in some cases heavy hitting. Elemental Applications is good for the Staff of Storms. Close Quarters is usually always good for ranged weapons. If you're going to be, getting up close and trying to max out your damage. Close Quarters is really good. Stoking Fire is really good. Enraged is okay. I mean, I still have to play with that rune. Cold-Blooded is really good for ice weapons. As long as you're killing the target. So you need to make sure that you're killing the target. Critically Charged is probably the brokest rune right now in the game. So focus on getting these to 7. This Riding Lightning, you need that at level 7. So rank 2, level 7. So that's for that part there. So Persistence, Managing Anger, Void Wake, all of these runes up here are very important. So Exploit Weakness is probably the best rune for lower levels, because that critical hit gaining small power boost for a lower level weapon is very good. So when you combine this for your void weapon, Exploit Weakness, Vexed, it's really good. I probably, if you have the pulse elements at level 7, that might be the way to go. So you guys play around with that. But need to make sure that you're watching all of your ads every 8 hours if you want to, get up in the battle pass. Next, I'm going to show you guys one of my, I guess, special things about the game. So let's play a quick game and see what happens. Okay, so let's play a quick game and watch what we're gonna do. Actually, before we play a quick game, Wenzel built this for the entire community. This, you guys, if you want to figure out which weapon is doing the most damage, this website goes over everything. So, Exploit Weakness, crit chance bonus, 1% per level. And then you have critical hits grant a permanent small power boost. So that is, basically showing right here. Critical hits grant small permanent power boost. So over here on the right side of the rune, on the right side of this website, you show what each tier does. So 0.3%, 4.5. All of the runes are here. So this will help you a lot in finding out which runes you want to use for what build. So go check that out. Alright, so now for just a special, I will show you one of my tricks for whichever stage comes up. So let's see what we get. Actually, before I go, I'll swap back over to persistence really quick. Okay, so if you're going to run any exploit weakness builds, make sure you don't die. So if you can find a team of 3, you don't want to stick down here. You want to spin up here on the boss. Because if you're spinning down below, you're wasting your spin. So just run up to the boss, let them all follow you. And that's the fastest way to get this one done. For this stage up here, all these guys run. All those guys will follow. So you just need a void wake. So I void wake on both sides. All those guys, those red dudes, will follow. So you just need to get them all together. And that would be the best way for this stage here. So good to go. And then usually bosses are self-explanatory. Except for this boss, I think that's coming up. Let's see what it is. This boss that's coming up. Okay, this one here, you need to make sure that you get behind this dude. So, like right here. If this other guy can just get aggro on me, I don't think he's going to, but see how he's walking? The closer you can get that guy over, get off of me. All right, the closer you can get them together, the better, because if you stand back here, look how close he is. Now you can spin on both, except, you know, I'm doing this slow for the video, but all right. Anyhow, so get behind that bow dude because you need to get them together in order to spin on both. So, all right, I guess that's the end for this video. I will continue to put more tips together. This one's mainly for the newer players. So let me know if you want to see certain things. Actually, for the video, I will throw in a zappy build for you guys. So let's do it. Zappy build it is. Okay. Before the end of the video. Alright, so for the end of the video, let's just throw in a quick zappy build. So for zappy, death door is important. Critically charged is a must. This rune right here says that you need to defeat an enemy with static, but you don't. This rune is broken. You just kill anything and you're good to go. Which it doesn't really matter. I mean, I can put static on anything and get the crit charge. So critical escalation is good because once you start those crits, you get this increased crit damage. So if you throw in a heavy hitting, you'll be getting that bonus plus decreasing your abilities cooldown. So that would be a good option. There's a ton of different things you can do. Make sure that whatever rune that you put on top is gonna help the rune on the bottom. So whatever you think flurries will help you with, that would be great. So you don't have many runes to mess around with. Critical escalation. I mean, throw these builds together and figure out what you come up with. If you come up with something better than I can imagine, then shoot me a message. Let me know. But go over to the wiki and look at all the damages and find out which one's the best one to go with. So recapping, getting your runes to level 7 is very important. Do not waste any gold upgrading these runes to level 8 until you get all of the runes to level 7 and you get a high enough player level from upgrading your weapons. You need to upgrade your weapons maybe to level 30 before. I mean, it's a mixture between upgrading your runes to 7 and upgrading your weapons. That's very important. You need this player level because each player level you get more damage and armor. So that's equally important. Anyhow, video's going to be like an hour long now or something, but I'll just keep going and adding new tips every day as I go along. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you. If you guys would like to come check us out in the Discord, feel free. We are showing, it's my buddy. We are showing Fletcher. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We are showing Espanol. I got Espanol tips in here. No. This one's for chat. Espanol Night Edge tips. I've got all these tips here. I'll let you read it. Tip number 5. Here's your zappy stuff. I've got all the main runes you want to get. So I got a bunch of tips. I got videos for my guild, stage strategies, builds chat. We're talking about the builds. So if you want to be a part of that, hit me up. Everyone is welcome. And I'm just going to keep helping people out with the game as best as I can. All right. Thank you guys for watching. And I hope you guys have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.